formed a year ago February. There's 9 or 10 leaders that are in that group, and we formed it as kind of a prototype. And she had a really interesting thing happen to her in the exchange group. And I'm not going to tell the whole story because I want you to hear it from her, but it was one night, if I remember right, you were sitting kind of to my right like that. And I looked at you before we started, and you just kind of had this look on your face. And I said, Jeanna, how you doing? And her answer, I'll never forget it. She goes, just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with the rest of my life. And I thought, isn't that where we're at? Isn't that where a lot of people are at? You're 33? 1, 2? Jeanna's 32 years old. She's a kid. Okay, when you're 51, 32 is a kid. And here she is, 32 years old, very, very successful professional. She's a teacher in the Perrysburg School District. And she was in this place, which I'm sure she'll describe to you. It was really, really interesting. And in that group, what happened was we took a time out. Well, what we said is before we leave tonight, we're going to get to this, Jeanna, this question. And so we just gave Jeanna a while to open up her heart and share with us what was going on, and she did. And we really felt like the Lord was directing us, the Holy Spirit was directing us to say, Jeanna, just take a time out. Just take some time and do these things, which she did. And what she discovered in that was, what she came back with was shocking. For those of us that were there, how many of you, Caleb, you were there? Savannah, anybody else? Andy and Denise were there. What happened in this story was absolutely phenomenal. And I think you'll see very quickly why many of us get trapped and don't get to the place that we're supposed to get to. Okay? But I want you to hear that from her. So that just sets it up a little bit. So come back here at quarter till and we'll resume our